So what y'all think happened?
Well, what can I say? I think like in every relationship, there was a bad fallout, and I did see Nikki post out. There was an interview that she conducted. She said that it was basically um, mostly about Cena. It was mostly about John
Throwing him under the
putting
bus.
putting himself like over what the future was gonna be like. He was hesitant about what was gonna happen about when it comes down to having kids.
Having kids.
Yeah, and he put himself in front over Nikki and the future, what was going to happen. But I know for a fact that they're going to be filming that particular breakup between Nikki and John Cena on the Total Bella show.
I can't wait.
So
I can't wait.
we're going to have to stay tuned to see the entire thing play out. RKJ Man, what's your take on it?
Yeah.
What's this quote that I keep hearing, whether it's from my brother or other people? For every hot girl out there, there's always one guy who gets tired of smashing her. And I
She's
think
just blunt. I love it.
I think at the end of the day, I think John Cena just got tired of it.
Oh man.
I
that's
mean,
brutal.
like, what do you say? Like, look, let's be honest here. You can be politically correct about this, but honestly, we're the ring generals. We talk that talk on that show, especially this week with me. And the fact of the matter is this. What did you expect, Nikki Bella? Did you expect John Cena to want to have kids? Like, if a man comes out and says, hey, look, on the first date, bear in mind, hey, look, I really don't want to have kids, and I don't want to get married. I will not have kids. I will not get married, okay? And he gives you at least one of those things. You should be happy about one of those things, okay? Be happy with your dog, Winston, okay? Not as good as a Boston Terrier.
Shout out to the
Almost as
Boston
good.
Terrier. Shout out to-
Okay. Shout out to the Boston Terrier. He's at the house right now. But yeah, like, and what's amazing right now, is like she decides to spend 6-7 years with this guy, and she loses her prime years. Now I'm hearing the fact that she wants to go out and like date for marriage and kids and whatnot. In my opinion, in my honest opinion, like something looks sketchy about the relationship since I first saw Total Divas or Bellas, because anytime John Cena would talk to her, it was like a parent talking to a child, like, and it was just like, what in the world are we doing over here? Like I felt really stupid. Like, and John Cena talks down to her, and John Cena has zero personality. Like, I don't know maybe it's the television show, but his personality is the definition of bad. Like, it's a negative personality. I don't know, Nick. What do you think, man?
Well, I have to agree with a lot of things you just said. I do think I'll say this. I don't necessarily think that John Cena got sick of smashing Nikki Bella like you had said. I just think he probably got sick of her constantly assuming that he was going to have kids, and that was his like clear stance. I'm not having kids, and all of a sudden he's just going to change that because they're getting married. No, you know. I don't know. I don't have a lot of things that I'm absolutely not going to do in my life, so I can't compare myself to John Cena. But if let's say I was saying, you know, I'm never going to follow politics again. I don't want anybody to talk about politics with me again. And then my girlfriend was always trying to talk politics with me. I would get sick of it, right? I would get tired of it. I would get, I would be like, you know, maybe we're not going to work out. So I think that's what happened with John Cena here. I think she assumed they were gonna have kids because he married her finally, and he was just like, no, that's not happening. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, I've had this conversation with Ryan a couple of years ago. This is like around when Total Divas was a little bit
You
new.
mean the RKJ man?
The RKJ man. I was having this conversation with the RKJ man, and we were talking about why Cena is so monotone in the show, and I told RKJ man that, hey man, I think, you know what it is, all those years and all those times of being on the road, I think the WWE has completely destroyed him, like physically and mentally, and he doesn't have time to go back to his house and enjoy himself.
Yeah.
It's basically shown in the show that we did a comparison between Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, how they have like a connection, and there's more of a personality and there's more of a love connection there. But with Nikki and Cena, it's just
It was like it's a celebrity relationship.
Yeah, it
We
is.
see
That's
we
what
see
it
this a lot.
is.
And
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? It's funny you bring up the WWE schedule because up until about the last couple of years, The Rock really didn't have a chick that he was always with either. Or at least the one he's been with the last couple of years has been very in the dark and nobody really knows about her.
He was with Danny Garcia. He broke up with her.
That was a while ago, though.
Divorced her.
Yeah.
Okay, and actually she's managing him, which is
That's very interesting.
it's very interesting. But they're all good friends, and her new husband is actually good friends with the wife and his wife. It's kind of like Tom Brady and Giselle Bundchen and Bridget Mohanan. And then it's a situation where The Rock found this new woman that he's with, and he has 2 kids with her, 2 girls. He just had a kid just recently. So, I mean, it can work, but I just think with John Cena and Nikki Bella, it was just completely different. And, like, there's this nugget a lot of people thought in the back of my mind. If John Cena wasn't the top superstar in the WWE today, if John Cena wasn't so popular as he is today, would Nikki Bella really truly stay with him
No.
all that time, hoping to God, praying to God for kids and whatnot? So John Cena, I have to be thinking in the back of my head, okay, maybe she needs to sign a 75-page cohabitation agreement in order for me really to find out, is she really about me or is she about the money? You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
you know?
I think
I ain't
Nikki's-
saying she a gold digger.
I think Nikki's enough of an entrepreneur to where we don't necessarily have to call her a gold digger, but
No, she's not.
no, but I do see exactly what you're
But
saying.
status matters, right?
Oh, absolutely.
In the dating world. I mean, let's be honest here. If you stack up an ugly dude with a lot of money versus a really good-looking guy,
Donald Sterling, for example,
okay,
very very ugly dude,
okay, versus
gold digging chicks
versus,
all over the place.
versus a good-looking dude with not a lot of money. Most of the time, the girl's gonna go after the guy with the higher status.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
No, yeah, definitely. Like, she's gonna go after the guy who's gonna support her for a very, very long time. So that's for sure. I really think. Wait, hold up a second. Now I'm looking back at it. Now that they broke up, will Nikki Bella go after Dolph Ziggler?
Dude, okay.
The Dolph Ziggler memes.
Dude, okay,
oh my goodness
Here's the
gracious!
game. I was thinking about this. I want to say this. When Nikki Bella, when we heard they broke up, I imagined Dolph Ziggler as Chad Patton running down at that one WrestleMania, just running into her DMs as fast as he possibly could.
Well, there was a thing of Seth Rollins as he's running down the ramp at WrestleMania 31, and everybody was laughing like that. He's cashing in. Hey, but my issue with this whole situation with celebrity relationships, when you're so public in the limelight, and then all of a sudden you break and then you ask for quote unquote privacy. Like, I feel like I have no right to give you that.
It's ridiculous.
You're in the public spotlight, and
Too
you're
late.
you need to be faster. You need to come out and say, first things first, hey, we're going to keep our relationship private. Instead, you got mostly Nikki Bella, posting all about the relationship on social media and then displaying it all over on Total Bellas and Total Divas. I mean, come on now. It was the main focus of the show. So why in the world can't I talk about a relationship getting broken up? And I don't know, but the way this is getting promoted around is pretty damn convenient for a May 20th Total Bellas. I'm just saying.
Absolutely
I'm
it
just
is.
saying.
It's
they
good
might
promotion.
They might be seeing each other on the side and not telling anybody. They might be. They might be.
Publicity stunt?
They might be working us all. What, Eric?
Like a publicity stunt or what?
No.
A work?
No. You want to look at a publicity
work.
stunt?
It
Just
is
look.
a work.
Just look at Kanye West right now. But I mean,
Or Conor McGregor? Or Conor McGregor throwing a dolly?
yeah. I mean, this whole situation between John Cena and Nikki Bella is the definition of sketch, in my opinion.
No, I do think your statement about the celebrities keeping the privacy and stuff. I recently saw an interview with John where he just discussed the relationship, and he said, I understand I'm gonna get these kind of questions when I live this kind of life where I'm on a reality show. I have to answer it. For some reason, Nikki Bella doesn't understand that. I guess is that she just thinks she doesn't have to talk to anybody anymore or whatever. But like, I agree with you. It's kind of ridiculous when you show your life in these reality shows and on TV and wrestling, and you talk about your relationship in public all the time, and then all of a sudden you break up and we're not supposed to ask questions?
Well, she's good friends with the guys over at the E Network, so I'm pretty sure they have every right to throw in every single
absolutely.
life that Nikki and Cena.
You know
do.
Nikki's going to come out with, pardon my language, it's one of these bullshit interviews where she kind of lies about the whole thing, though, too.
Brie Bella has been answering more questions.
Has she? I haven't seen any of that.
Brie Bella's been answering questions.
for
on
her.
E Canada. Why am I getting a whole bunch of things from E Canada? But I mean, like
Ryan's been watching a lot of hockey. That's why.
I actually have. I've been trying to watch
Hey,
hockey.
man, the playoffs
more.
are good this year.
Yeah, the playoffs are always in NBA and NHL.
NBA's good this year, too.
My
Yeah, I agree with that.
Gracious. Woo! Shout outs to the Cover 2 podcast. You can catch that on YouTube as well with Nick. Okay, I'll be making a special appearance in September.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's nothing more to say other than the fact that Nikki Bella. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure there's a guy out there. There's plenty of guys. How many dudes do you think slid in those DMs as soon as
I slid
saw
into those DMs right away.
You slid in those DMs?
No,
right
I did
away?
not. No, I did not. No,
yeah, I thought about it too.
I kind of want to do it as a joke.
I kind of want to do it as a joke too,
Yeah.
but like,
Let's do it.
you'll be one of those few people that she sees.
I'm gonna
Shoot
create
your shot, guys.
I'm gonna create a Ring General's Instagram specifically to slide into her DMs, and it'll be all three of us making comments the whole time. We'll
We're
just
gonna-
switch phones each
we're
time.
gonna
We'll say, hey, you say something this time.
We're gonna shoot our shot or what?
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna shoot our
Hey,
shot.
I'm
yeah.
down for a little shoot your shot. I'm always down.